water moccasin.
Almost stepped on him. Check it out. All right, so now we're going to take a look at a little bit of footage from 2015 when we started tracking these individuals. We found a ton of tracks. If you're familiar with our work on our website, you've seen the multiple films with the trackways with hundreds of tracks from 4 different juveniles and a toddler that are out in this swamp. We started tracking these individuals into this one particular area, and we had this theory that they were in this, basically what is a hammock or a dry island surrounded by water. And so we planned an expedition, and the day we showed up, they were burning it down. So what happened was we didn't want to go out there while they were burning it down. Obviously, they were probably going to make us leave. So we went close enough to shoot some footage of the fire in the actual area that we thought was the den, because we tracked them there on like 6 occasions. And big tracks ranging from 18 inches to the toes, the tips of the toes, to the little guys. We found them this big. Wild human primate tracks. Little baby tracks. So we decided to go and see if maybe because they were burning the area down, they were displaced, or they maybe left the area. And we ran across a Marine who was out there with 4 of his Army buddies, his military buddies, and they had a sighting the night before. So we recorded all this stuff, and then we went back into the area the following day, and we're going to show you all that now. We actually caught them on film real good. This is some of our better footage of a juvenile Bigfoot. I have my GoPro, and this is back when we had no money. I had my GoPro up on an extendable pole, and I put it up over the bush because I was hearing something real subtle moving within 20 feet of us. And I put it up over the pole. Of course, you can't see the GoPro screen from 6 or 8 feet up. But caught him on film, just the same.
They appear to be doing a controlled burn. The wind's going west. When they have a west wind, they typically will do that. They're actually, because of county code, not allowed to set a brush fire when the wind is blowing from the west to the east. Today we have an east wind, and it's pushing the smoke off in a westerly direction, as you can see. And the bottom line is it's a perfect day for them to do a controlled burn. Unfortunately, the area that they are burning, we actually believed was where the bush Indians were staying. The actual clump of jungle that they're burning is the clump that we were actually headed to today.
We were just there.
Yeah, there's a nice brush fire out there. Okay, I can see one of the origins. Oh, they're burning off all kinds of shit out here. Wow. I don't know if this is controlled or what the deal is, but you can see there's a fire out that way. Sasquatchette. It's crazy that they're actually setting where we were going to go, looking at satellite before we left.
Yeah.
It's on fire right now. I mean, that's
where you wanted to go.
pretty coincidental.
That's where you thought they were living.
Yeah. So what we think is basically that the county just set fire to the Bush Indians' house. I can't prove that though. We were just standing right there. Come on, girl.
Alright, so me and a couple of army buddies of mine are out here camping. He hears a noise. We walk over to the water where we thought it was a gator. He looks over to the right and swears that he sees a big monkey. And I said, no, that's impossible. My wife's laughing at him. Sure enough, we're out here. We keep hearing noises. So we're out here until about maybe 4 o'clock in the morning with flashlights trying to find this thing. But we just couldn't see it.
How
Nobody
big
saw
did
it
he?
but him.
How big he say it was?
I don't know. He said it was big. He was freaked out. He was completely freaked out. He grabbed his guns and said, no, you know what? What I saw, I saw. We're laughing at him. We're like, no, you're making a scene. But he doesn't make scenes. He doesn't do that. Like, he's an honest guy. So the fact that he was able to just
Come back and talk to him.
get really, really scared to run to his guns, bring him out with everybody here, I was like, all right, maybe he did see something.
You said you guys would be here Sunday,
Yeah, we'll be here Sunday.
Saturday and Sunday.
Yep.
Maybe we can stop by. Maybe have a
Yeah.
talk with you guys
Yeah.
again.
Yeah.
That'd be all right.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey man, I appreciate that, Gus.
Not a problem.
Y'all be safe, man.
Take care.
Yep. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right, this is the day after the fire, and we're in there, and we're gonna see, you know, how much damage they caused to the actual area that we had been tracking all of these Bigfoot, all these bush Indians, into this area. When we got there, the place was foggy and it just looked beautiful. So we took some time to get some cool shots for you.
The realm of the Bush Indian. The area where the fire was yesterday. To see what kind of damage the fire did to their environment. Get a couple shots while we're walking. These deer flies are killing me. Tractor's still over there. God. Okay. Yeah, I'm getting drilled. Spray my hand with you. Real close to it. There you go. That's good. Well, the ground fire burnt through here. See the big patch? All this has been burnt. There's some smoldering over there. A little bit of smoke coming up still. They burned out the islands to clean out the brush. Burnt over that way. There's smoke coming up over there. See him? That's the island that he uses to come across this swamp. These little things here that cut through, he uses that to stay hidden, to come across this swamp that's usually flooded. This is a higher spot, and he'll stay right on that. That's what happened the day I saw him. There's a pocket right there still on fire where they burn it out. Yeah, they burn it pretty good out here. All this was on fire yesterday. It's amazing that any of it's still here. There was 50, 60 foot flames out here where they were burning this whole thing. Well, at least we can get in there now.
They find you for that. That's just going to take away, if you have some deductions, so you're going to get less back. So somehow, yeah, so you'll get less back because of it. But the vehicles will be sent out. I'm not sure how much. But I located them today.
Well, as you can see, they're burning out the ground brush. Fire's still smoldering. I sure would like to get around that. Let's try and do that. I want to check and see if there's any tracks around that buggy.
They'll be here soon.
Alright, this is some great footage of a Florida sasquatch that's about 20 feet from us, trying to stay hidden as we check out their den that was burnt down the day before. We're going to run through these frames. Now, there's a couple up there, but this guy was the only one that was really out in the open. On the right, you'll see that black spot. There appears to be at least one over there. You can see the guy on the left there. This is him. Plainly visible. Excellent shot of the face of a Florida sasquatch. We'll run through these frames. You can see his eyes, his nose, and the frames get better as we advance. Now, this guy over here, you can see if you tilt your head to the right, He's on an angle, peeking through there. Scary stuff, man. Right there. Now let's look at this guy here, man. It's absolutely incredible. We tracked him into this area for 3 months. We knew they were in there. We come out there for the very first time to go into, we got up the courage to go into where they were, where we thought they were, and the FWC's out there burning down the only spot in this area that we've been tracking these individuals. Florida Bigfoot. There it is, folks. He's watching my GoPro. It's on an extendable pole. I put it up over the bush, and they were ducked down in that thick stuff, watching, waiting for us to leave. All they gotta do is stay quiet, and you walk right past them. But see, we know this, so we catch them on film.
God, I got fucking flies on me right now. These deer flies are nothing to play with out here, man. This one here needs a lesson. He's gonna get it too. Some type of moth or something, probably. I don't know, but you can bet your ass they're eating them. Probably a male and a female. Now the big guy, the small one, is on the left right here. It actually starts on the right. See the small tail over there on the left-hand side, actually, your left.
Right.
Comes this way and crosses this trail, and now it's on the left side of this track, which is an 8 to 10 footer. And you're going to come down here, and I'll show you what his feet look like. There's one. There's another. Remember that shape. There's the front, there's the back. The back is always longer than the front. There's the back. There's the back. There's the front. I stepped in it. I stepped in it. There's the back right there. See it?
Mm-hmm.
Now watch. We're going to get it real good. There's another back. There's another back. There's a front. See? The front are up here, and they're very squat.
Mm-hmm.
The back ones have the power, so they're longer, and they have a heel on it. Now here's where you're going to start to see the real deal. You're going to see his claws and everything. Ready? And boom. Here we go. There's a back track, and there's the reptilian scale. You come close, you can see it.
Mm-hmm. Wow.
And there's his claws from his webbed feet. There's his front foot. Now here's his left back foot.
Wow.
And here's the reptilian
Mm-hmm.
scale inside there. That's a dermal ridge. You see it?
Mm-hmm.
Where you can see like the
Yeah.
snake pattern.
Yep.
There's his claws for his webbed feet, and there's his front foot. You can almost make out the webs in between it. And then there's a back, a front, a back, a front, a back, a front, a back, and now we're picking it up. And
Wow.
there's some dynamics right here. Look at this one.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And look at
Wow.
these. Huh?
Yeah.
So that's an 8 to 10 footer.
Wow.
Nice, right?
Yeah.
Well.
I didn't realize they'd walk through the woods and stuff like that.
Shit. Take pictures of that right there next to my foot. Go ahead. Get close, man. Get in there square. Come this way, silly ass. Right behind it. There you go. Now get close. There you go. Perfect. Ooh. I love it. Okay. Alright, what do you want to do now? Figure a spot to find put the game camera?
Mm-hmm.
What do you think? What do you think about that?
What do you think, dude? Where do you think they are?